Well, welcome back to the Bloomfield Gym. We're here for the 50th anniversary of the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. Game number 19 of 26. This tournament quickly winding down to find out who's going to be playing the championship games tomorrow. Game just concluded in the consolation brackets. Richland winning over East Prairie in the first game 63-48. And Richland goes to 4-4, playing good basketball right now, 2 wins in a row. Kennett getting their first 2 wins of the season, back-to-back wins as they defeated East Carter 62-59. So Richland and Kennett will play tomorrow night in the Consolation Championship. Tonight's first game to find out who will be playing in the 5th place game will be the Dexter Bearcats, the Van Buren Bulldogs. And then after that game, Portageville will meet Bernie. The 2 winners face off in the 5th place game prior to the 3rd place and championship game on championship night from the 50th Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. I'm Bill Hampton. Thanks for joining us. This game brought to you by your friends at New Wave Communications. New Wave's DVR is like TiVo, only better. Pause, record, and rewind live TV. Now TV that fits your schedule. Call New Wave today to find out how you can save even more by bundling digital cable, telephone, and high-speed data. And we're glad to have you here with us. Travis Gregory on the camera in the first half. Tommy Jacobs out sick. I'm going solo unless somebody comes up here. We talked to a couple people, said they'd try to stop by, and we'll see what happens. But this game features the Van Buren Bulldogs, coached by Paul Lynch, assisted by Brad Batchelor, and with a record of 4 wins, 5 losses. Dexter comes in with only 2 wins and 5 losses, but they have played the toughest schedule of anybody in this tournament. They play very, very aggressive. They like to mix it up. They get it up down the floor. They play a very tough pressure defense. They hit the boards hard. If the ball's on the floor, they're going to be after it. Really impressed with this Dexter ball club, even though they have a record of only 2 wins, 5 losses. Chris Trimmer is the head coach. He's assisted by Rob Nichols. The referees tonight are going to be Lee Jones, Bobby Godwin, and we'll have to find out the 3rd official. They've had to do some switching there. It's George Bays. Again, Dexter with a record of 2-5. Van Buren with a record of 4-5. Dexter will be in white. They will be the home team. Van Buren, the visiting team, in black. For the Van Buren Bulldogs, Matt Crafton, he's a 5'6" junior. This team really hustles, folks. Ian Newberry, a 5'5" junior. He wears number 10. Number 14, Tanner Schell, a 5'10" senior. Number 15, a 5'10" junior, Brandon Tucker. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Van Buren Bulldogs will be 5'7" senior, number 21, Curtis Burke. For the Dexter Bearcats, number 5, a 6'4" junior, Eric Wyndham, had a very strong game against the Green Wave. Number 12, Derek Chamberlain, he's a 5'10" senior. Number 21, Garrett Christian, a 6'1" senior. You have Logan Swindle, number 24, he's a 5'10" senior. And number 45, a 6'1" junior, Kevin Hart. Al Jackson, one of the best known people in basketball in Southeast Missouri, been doing this for a long time, is going to join us for a play-by-play, and he'll be up here just very shortly. But we'll be glad we'll be talking to him. He helped compile all of the stats for this 50th annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. We're looking forward to a good game. I mean, we've already had 2. We've got 4 more games left today, 4 games tomorrow. We're down to 8 games left in this tournament. Al Jackson, thanks for joining us, young man. You've got a lot of wealth of knowledge in basketball in Southeast Missouri.
I'm glad to be here. To me, this is probably the epic of the tournaments in high school, this Bloomfield Classic. It's really a good place to come.
It's a good place to play. Bobby Godwin throws the ball up and ball out of bounds. Tipped out of bounds.
It's yours.
Thank you. Dexter will inbound the ball. Just underway. 2 seconds ticked off the clock. Inbounding for Dexter will be Derek Chamberlain. He'll throw to Logan Swindle. Van Buren in a I can't tell what they're in. I think maybe it's a 2-3 zone now. Now they're in a man-to-man. Somebody failed to pick up their man. That's what had me going. Hell, I've seen a lot of zones. I thought, well, they're going to just ask this guy to shoot the ball. Just go ahead and shoot it all day that you want. Shot put up that time by Christian. Missed it off of Dexter's hand. Van Buren will control. Just underway. Glad you joined us here. Tanner Smith inbound for the Bulldogs. Gives the ball to Newberry. Newberry over to Crafton. Crafton drives in, pulls back up. Smith goes inside, puts it up. Nice shot. Will not fall. Rebound inside there by Curtis Burke. Puts it up and in. Van Buren with the lead. 2-0. 7:10 to go in the first period. Just underway. Ball into Hart for the Bearcats. Puts it up, scores it. Young man plays very strong inside, doesn't he, Al?
He sure does. I tell you, Van Buren's an impressive ball club, coming out of the West there in this tournament, and I think that helps add flavor to that. They've got a good geographical representation of the teams from the Southeast and then the Stoddard area, plus Southwest come here and makes this a classic tournament.
Ian Newberry fouled that time by Garrett Christian, the first foul of the game on either side. Crafton with the basketball, loses it, goes in backcourt, goes after it on the floor. Ball's on the floor. I guarantee you, both teams look like they're going to go after it when it's on the floor. Alternate possession on the jump ball goes to the Van Buren Bulldogs. Smith the inbound for Van Buren. Ball tipped out of bounds by Chamberlain. Dexter is aggressive. Now they will hustle.
They are, and I think one of the things in all fairness, Dexter, their record's misleading when you consider who they've played. They're a lot better ball club than the record indicates.
Totally agree. Nice drive that time and inside there by Brandon Tucker, puts it up. 4-2, Van Buren on top. Crafton that time called for a reach-in foul. Now there's a young man that's 5'6", going against a 6'4". Crafton with his first foul, Van Buren's first foul. 6:37 to go in the first period. Van Buren on top of Dexter, 4-2. Chamberlain with the basketball, into Hart. Nice pass. Nice drive along the baseline. Hart with all four for Dexter. A nice defensive play that time by the Bearcats' Logan Swindle. He tipped the ball off Crafton's leg, out of bounds. Dexter gets the ball back. Logan Swindle with the basketball for the Bearcats. Gives the ball to Chamberlain. Chamberlain to Christian. Christian looks for inside. They can't shake the big guy loose, Eric Wyndham. Wyndham's at the free throw line, and they can't find him right now. Swindle. Chamberlain. Back to Swindle. Van Buren in a man-to-man. Wyndham comes out to set a pick. Ball stolen away in there that time by Tucker of Van Buren. He drives down, puts up a shot along the baseline, will not go, rebounded up. They put up by Smith, ball blocked. Dexter comes away with it. Good defense that time by the Bearcats. Swindle to Wyndham. Wyndham from outside for three, ball short. Hart with the rebound, puts it up, scores it. Kevin Hart with 6 points. Dexter has 6, and we have a push foul that time on
number 12 for Dexter.
It's going to be on Derek Chamberlain. His first, Dexter's second. 5:35 to go in the first period. Dexter on top of Van Buren, 6-4. Newberry with the basketball, being double teamed. He's got him in a corner. He picks up his dribble. Dexter with the takeaway. Swindle has it. He's going to put up a three. No good, off the rim. Chamberlain with a shot up, but rejected. Ball out of bounds. Van Buren coming in with wholesale substitutions. Jason Halberg in, and also into the game is Freeze. Nice drive that time, and a good pass off to the big guy. Jason Halberg ties this game up, 6-6. Christian with the basketball. Just to Logan. Logan Swindle, that is. Ball down into Hart. Hart has all 6 for Dexter. Misses that shot. Ball, nice hustle that time by, and a good shot put up that time by Derek Chamberlain. Good hustle, good takeaway. He scores 8-6. Early in this game, 4:30 to go in the first quarter. Dexter on top of Van Buren, 8-6. Freeze with the basketball, down to Tucker. Tucker with a pass over to Burke. He puts up a shot, misses. Look at the big guy follow up after he missed a shot. He followed it right on up. Jackson Heierberg. He's got 4 now. Tied game, 8-8. Christian with a basketball for the Bearcats. Down to Hart. Hart has it tried to bounced off Heierberg's foot. Dexter coming in with 4 players. Coach does a lot of substituting. Coach Trimmer for Dexter, and keeps the guys, put it this way, if you're on the bench, you better be watching because you're going to be in the game.
That's correct. He runs, other night we played him right there. He played about 11 guys during the course of the ball game. He used lots of combinations.
Eric Wyndham with a nice shot. Dexter applying the pressure. Press seems to be bothering. It's a spearhead, 1-2-1-1. Van Buren's going to break it. Going in for the layup is Sam Simmons. In for Van Buren. He scores. We've got a tied game, 10-10. 3:35 to go. Carwell with the basketball. Going to be called for double dribble. This Van Buren team has kind of found themselves in this tournament like Richland. Richland's playing good basketball right now.
Well, that's one of the things I said when you see the tournament, it's early in the season. Most no one has played about 3 or 4 ball games. It's kind of hard to draw a bead. And, of course, Richland's playing this tournament has kind of raised eyebrows. 16 seed, done 1-2 ball games now.
Well said. Carwell with the basketball. Gives the ball down to Hessling. Hessling back to Carwell. Ball taken away by Crafton. He's going to drive in. I tell you what, the little guy, he plays hard. I like his determination. Ball down to Hessling in the corner to Carwell out front. Back into Hessling. We've got a timeout. Officials timeout.
Just one of the things I like about the small school version of basketball is because you see teams like Van Buren, Richard, we spoke about earlier there, they play hard, very aggressive brand of ball, and it just adds color to the type of game that we've come to enjoy. And, of course, Dexter fits this blend well. I know it's kind of like another home court to them.
Sure.
But they're a well-disciplined ball club themselves, have been for several years.
Hessling in the corner for 3. Off the rim, ball tipped up and out of bounds by Dexter. Van Buren will control. Dexter in a 2-2-1 zone press. A while ago it looked like a spearhead, 1-2-1-1. Dexter with a steal. Into Wyndham. He's going to be called for charging. Eric Wyndham with his first foul. Dexter's third. Hilberg to inbounds for Van Buren. Oh, ball. What a nice defensive play that time. Hart just tipped the ball. Dexter picks it up. Carwell with the ball. Over to Rawson. Back to Carwell. Back to Rawson. Rawson steps inside. Hessling to Hessling. He has it to Carwell. Dexter trying to run an offense. Gets the ball out to Tyler Scott. Scott back to Carwell. He's going to drive. Goes in. Makes contact. No call. Ball on the floor. Rebounded by Rawson. He puts it up. We've got a whistle. Go to the line to shoot 2 shots.
Fell on 23.
23. I thought he was calling for a 2-shot foul that time. And I believe he is. Tyler Freeze with the first foul. His first foul. Van Buren's second. Going to the line to shoot 2 is going to be Bobby Rawson. Rawson's a 6-foot junior. His first shot up off the front of the rim. Back in for Van Buren is Burke. Going out is Tucker. free throw shooting has not been very good up here this year.
No, I was looking at some stat sheets last night, and it's surprising how many teams are under 500 in percentage from the free throw line. And you know, generally as a rule, if you're not shooting 60-70% of the free throws, you're not going to win a lot of times.
You're right. Burke from way out for three, no good. Hessling high up for a rebound. He keeps control of the ball. He's going to go coast to coast. Nice pass off there, but stolen in there by Newberry of Van Buren. Van Buren's on the run. Minute 35 to go in this first period. Van Buren still on top, 12-10. Ian Newberry gets the ball, gives to Burke. Over to Freeze. Freeze puts up a shot, no good. Rebound Hart for the Bearcats. Carwell with the basketball. Skip pass over to Hessling. Down to Scott. Scott out to Carwell. Hessling drives in, gives the ball back to Rawson, and Rawson put up a shot. We're going to have a foul.
That's the second foul on Freeze.
Third team foul on Van Buren. Dexter coming back in with Christian, Chamberlain, and Swindle. Going out is Hessling, Rawson, and Carwell. Tell you what, Dexter's moving the ball around. I'm being very quiet because by the time I get ready to say something, there's something else going on. I know something's going to happen. Dexter makes it happen. I mean, they move. Chamberlain to inbound. Ball out to Swindle. Swindle, the skip pass over to Christian. Christian looks inside, gives it to Swindle. Christian puts up a 12-footer, no good. Rebound by the big guy, Hilberg. Newberry to Hilberg. Down to Burke. Nice bounce pass off to Crafton. He goes inside, puts it up against the big guy. He's going to be fouled.
I don't know how he got that ball around him because he had to reach up over there. He still got the ball off.
Hart with his first foul. Third foul. Going out is Hilberg for Van Buren. Also going out for Dexter is Tyler Scott. Crafton's first shot was good. Dexter with the basketball. They trail by 3. 10 seconds to go in this first period. Swindle with the basketball. Has the ball tipped out of bounds by Newberry. Good defense, good hustle there. Under 6 seconds to go. 5.7 to be exact in this first period. Chamberlain to inbound for the Bearcats. Bearcats going to try to run a pick off the back. Can't get it to go. Swindle's got it. Gives to Chamberlain. Chamberlain inside to Hart. Hart's going to put it up at the buzzer. Scores it. It's going to count. Dexter got in no hurry. Took their time. Still got the good shot. They scored. At the end of the first period, it's the Van Buren Bulldogs 13. The Dexter Bearcats 12. We'll be right back. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Boomers Productions. The next time your company needs a commercial, safety, informational, or music video made, please contact Boomers Productions. Working with Maldenite Productions, we can produce your next video requirement. We also bring to your local news and programming as seen on Channel 21 and the New Wave Communications Network. We're currently seen in Bernie, Bloomfield, Essex, Campbell, Dexter, and Malden, and looking forward to serving more towns in southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas viewing area. Boomers Productions and Channel 21, your hometown channel. Call 281-2121 or visit our website at boomersproductions.com. Also, our toll-free number outside the Malden area, 877-566-2121. Al, what do you think of the first quarter?
Well, this first quarter was kind of a patient quarter both ways. We had some good play out there, some good defense. And, of course, one of the things that is a lost start that I've seen there, Dexter uses that glass well, and a lot of teams don't use that backboard. And, we were alluding to the free throw shooting earlier. It has been a tournament. Last night's ball game, the last game, Porter's only hit 5 out of 13, and that's uncharacteristic of the Bulldog teams there. But several teams are weak in the free throw shooting line there, this year. And the aggressive style of ball, I had guys telling me, said they didn't think the field was as strong as it's been in years past, and that may well be true. But the thing about it is everybody's down a little bit and still very competitive.
Well, it's been a good tournament. I've enjoyed watching all the games and seeing the young people develop. Shot three-pointer put up by Swindle. He follows up, got the rebound off his fingertips. Off in the run are the Bulldogs. Ball given to and put up by Smith. Off Van Buren's fingertips, out of bounds. Dexter, we're going to have a foul, excuse me.
Foul on Craft in his second.
Well, I can't keep up with it today. 3 hours of sleep last night's about to tell on me. Hart's going to take a drive in, puts it up, or not Hart, Wyndham. He's going to be fouled, Eric Wyndham. He's going to go to the line to shoot two. Foul is going to be on Matt Crafton. That's his third. Boy, they don't need to lose him the way he goes, the way Van Buren goes. Wyndham's first free throw up will not go. Coming in is Hilberg. Going out is Smith, or Crafton, excuse me. Smith thought he was going out. He headed to the sidelines. Wyndham's second shot up and good. Newberry with the basketball, has it stolen away on a pass. Chamberlain with the rebound, missed the shot, followed it up with the rebound and put it up and in. 15-13. Dexter finds themselves on top now. Tucker with the basketball in the corner, double teamed. Gets through the double team to Newberry to Heiberg. Into Freeze, puts it up, or into Burke, excuse me. Burke puts it up. He's going to go to the line to shoot two as he was fouled. Curtis Burke with two in the game. Comes to line for the first time. Foul is on Eric Wyndham, his second. Curtis Burke's a 5'7" senior. First shot up, scores it. Wyndham going out. Coming in for him is Tyler Scott. Second one put up by Burke. In and out. Heiberg over the back of Scott is going to be whistled for the foul. That's going to be his first. Van Buren 6. The next foul will put Dexter into 1-1. Hart tried to throw the length of the floor. The ball picked off by Van Buren. Tucker on the run that time. Got fouled. Foul is on Garrett Christian, his second. Both teams will go to the line next time for 1-1s. The next foul. Ball thrown in to Heiberg. He puts it up, misses it. Swindle with the rebound. Dexter running. Down in the corner to Chamberlain. Puts it up, scores it. Nice move that time by Derek Chamberlain. Dexter on top by 3, 17-14. Burke with the basketball. Gives it to Tucker. Tucker to Newberry. Dexter really doing a lot of double teaming. Newberry trips. We've got a jump ball. The ball will stay with Van Buren on the alternate possession. Coming in for Van Buren will be Sam Simmons. Going out is Heiberg. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. That's the way it was given to us.
I think that's Heiberg is the way I pronounced it too.
Okay. I'll tell you what, great hustle there by Derek Chamberlain. He takes the ball away, and we're going to have a foul.
Blocking foul.
On the floor. Newberry, his first. Going to the line to shoot a 1-1 is going to be Derek Chamberlain. We've got a timeout on the floor with 6:40 to go in the second period. It's Dexter 17, Van Buren 14. Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods. Call Kenneth Store at 888-6678 or Lloyd Rice at 576-4471. Nike, Adidas, Russell, any and all kinds of major brand names and your favorite sporting goods. New location in Kennett at 1300 Industrial Drive. That's Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods in Kennett. We're wearing vests tonight from Skeeter Kell. Give them a call or stop by the Kennett store for all your sporting goods needs.
We've had a lot of basketball these last 2.5 days here. Still got some exciting basketball to come. Games coming up. Bernie, Portersville ought to be a good ball game there. Two blue and white teams there. And then, of course, tonight's showdown, I think, between South Pembroke and Doniphan's going to be a dandy ball game. And then, of course, Puxico and Malden coming up ought to be an exciting ball game. Malden has got a tremendous ball club. In fact, I look forward to later on in the season when Malden Charleston hooks horns. That ought to be a dandy there.
Well, I tell you, I've seen Puxico play 3 times this year. They shoot the ball very well. They're pretty quick. I don't think they've played anybody with the intensity and the quickness that Malden has, nor the leaping ability.
No, I don't either.
Doniphan is a very quick team, and I'll be anxious to see what South Pem does. Now, South Pem really stepped it up defensively last night. They really did. Shot put up by Chamberlain. He missed. Rebounded by Swindle. Dexter has control of the basketball. Chamberlain has it to Swindle. Swindle for 3. Scores it. Logan Swindle from outside. His first points of the night. 20-14. Dexter on top by 6. Heiberg with the ball. Gives the ball to Burke. Burke to Newberry. Newberry inside to Smith, who is going to be fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Fans are starting to warm up a little bit. They've got a little sound going now.
Yeah. Place beginning to fill up a little bit, too. It's been kind of half full. Of course, a lot of people are working now, just getting off work, coming in and see some good basketball in the second half of the evening.
Bobby Ralston with his first foul. Each team was 7 in this half. Smith puts the shot, or Tanner Smith puts his first one up and in. 6:13 to go in the second period. Dexter 20, Van Buren now 16. 2 for 2 from the line, Tanner Smith. Swindle with the basketball for the Bearcats. Gives it to Hart. Hart across the timeline. Gives it to Swindle. Drive that time by Chamberlain off his fingertips, out of bounds. Nobody touched it. Wyndham back in to the game for Dexter. Out is Hart. Dexter wants you to throw the ball to the corner so they can double team you. Oh, nice takeaway that time by Logan Swindle. He drives in and scores. Nice drive down the floor, coast to coast. We're going to have a blocking foul as Brandon Tucker drove the length of the floor that time. Blocking foul on the Bearcats. Going to be on Tyler Scott, his first. Brandon Tucker to shoot 2. His first is up. Good. Newberry out for Van Buren. In is Freeze. Curtis Burke, 5'7" senior. Second shot up. Scores it. Swindle with the basketball. Freeze is on him. Across the timeline. Chamberlain with the basketball. Kicks over to Christian. Christian looks inside. Can't find anyone. He's going to drive the right side. Puts it up. No good. Ball rebounded there by Smith. Van Buren has it. Gives it to Tucker. Got an offensive push off that time. Offensive foul on Brandon Tucker, his first. Coming in for Van Buren is Hessling, Ralston, and Carwile. Carwile with the basketball. Van Buren in a man-to-man. Carwile kicks in the corner to Ralston. Ralston drives, gives back to Carwile. Carwile drives into the lane, puts it up, short, Rebounded that time by Tucker of Van Buren. He has the ball across the timeline. Drives in, kicks the ball down to Burke. And Burke was inside that time to Smith. Smith scores it. 22-20. Van Buren's fought their way back into this game. Carlisle with the basketball. Nice ball handling. Gives the ball to Hessling. Hessling inside to Rawson. Rawson kicks it out to Scott. Wyndham with the basketball. Hessling has it. Carlisle in the corner. Going to take it out front, reset the offense. Rawson to Hessling. Hessling for 16. Shot goes off the front of the rim, but he's going to be fouled. The foul that time going to be on by Brandon Tucker, number 15, going to the line to shoot. 2 is going to be David Hessling. Tell you what, you talk about all this basketball we've seen, Al. My mind is just not, I mean, I know who's got it. I just can't say it.
Yeah, you know, you survive 4 days of all the action up here. You'd think it'd be basketball tired, but you get rejuvenated over the weekend and come back and start the second half of the season.
Be ready to go.
You know, for the folks up here at Bloomfield, for them, you know, they got 3 weeks off, and then they have the Stoddard County tournament up here, which is an exciting event.
We're going to be doing the finals of that tournament, Channel 21. Hessling connects on his second free throw. Heiberg inside with the basketball, puts it off the glass. Nice move by the big guy. Jackson Heiberg with 6 points. Rawson in the corner of the basketball, gives to Wyndham. He's going to walk with the basketball as he went inside the paint. 23-22, Dexter on top by 1 with 3:48 to go in the second period. Tucker with the basketball. We're going to have a...
I think he stepped on a line.
Okay. I couldn't tell what Lee was calling there. I tell you, the officiating has been extremely good up here.
It is, and they got some good officials up here, too. And they've been around and seen all these teams' plays, and that's important. You know, the team knows them, and they know the teams.
Carlisle with the basketball. Down in the corner to Rawson. Rawson puts it up for 3 off the front of the rim. Heiberg with the rebound. Gives the ball to Tucker. Tucker back to Heiberg. He thought about 3, pulled it back in, gives it to Tucker. Freeze with the basketball, gives it to Burke. Burke inside to Sam Simmons. He puts it up and in, his fourth point of the night. Van Buren back on top, 24-23, 3 minutes to go in this second period. From the corner is Rawson for 3. He scores it. Bobby Rawson, his first points. Heiberg with the basketball, gives it to Tucker across the timeline. Tucker drives in, pulls up, a nice jump shot. You used to see that a lot, Al.
Sure did,
guy drive in, stop, and pop.
No jump shot, one-handed set shot.
Now you're dating yourself.
Yeah.
One-handed set shot. Some of those people out there going to say, what? Shot put up that time by Carlisle. Rebounded in there by Scott. Wyndham with the basketball. Dexter still has it. Game tied, 26-all. Nice drive in that time. Scott puts up a shot for the corner, scores it. Tyler Scott, his first 2. 28-26. Dexter on top by 2. Tucker to Freeze. Freeze is running with the basketball. He puts up a running jump shot, scores it. Tyler Freeze with his first 2. 28-all, under 2 minutes to go in this first half. Wyndham with the basketball. Going to drive the left side of the lane. He loses control. Tucker picks it up, gives it to Freeze. Freeze and Burke are running. Freeze pulls it back out. We've got a official's timeout as Heiberg looks like he has twisted an ankle. Talked to the East Prairie coach a while ago in that game. I don't know if you saw that, Al. Young man went down, and we didn't know if it was a knee or what, but it turned out to be his ankle, and the coach feels like it's broken.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough blow for East Prairie, because East Prairie, to me, had been one of the better improved teams this year. And of course, he had one of the starters out today because of a technical foul he suffered yesterday in the ball game. And
go ahead.
East Prairie, that guy's done a good job with them. I think
yes,
that as the season goes on right there, they're going to be an improved team to get everything healthy. But if you lose that fella with a broken ankle right there, that could be a big blow to the program, too.
Nice passing that time by the Bulldogs. Burke inside there in the paint. Got the ball, put it up and in. Van Buren on top by 2, 30-28 with 1:10 to go in the first half. Chamberlain with the basketball. Ball taken away by Tucker. They're on the run. Tucker's going to drive the length floor, put it up and in. Brandon Tucker. 5 1/4, 7 on the night. Tucker with a takeaway. Gives it to Freeze. Freeze puts up a 12-footer. No good. Rebounded Tucker, and on his back is going to be Garrett Christian. It's going to be his 3rd foul. Going the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Is going to be Brandon Tucker. He's 1 for 1 from there for tonight. Coming into the game for Van Buren is going to be Nick Black. Going out is Freeze. Van Buren with a 4-point lead could increase it right here. Shot up off the front of the rim. Dexter with the rebound and the basketball. Christian has it in the corner, gives to Chamberlain. Chamberlain at the free throw line. Nice, quick, crisp pass into Wyndham, and he's going to puts up a shot. Going to be foul. Foul is going to be on Tanner Smith, his first. Going the line to shoot 2, I believe. This time is going to be Wyndham. As Dexter is in the double bonus. His first shot up off the glass. Simmons back in for Van Buren. Going out is Tucker. Tucker gave him some very valuable minutes there.
He sure did.
Second one up. Short, does not draw iron. Violation. You know, Wyndham, I've not seen him play much this year. It's only in this tournament. He's really put on the weight. He looks good. I tell you, he carries himself well. He's still got a little football left in him. He gets it out of him. He's going to be a good ball player. We've got a foul on the floor. Nick Black is going to go to the line to shoot 2 on the double bonus. Foul that time on Hart. It's going to be his 3rd foul. Black's first one up, scores it. Van Buren shooting the ball well from the free throw line.
They are. They're a team that's kind of always surprised because nobody really knows much about them when they come in this Christmas tournament. Not many teams around playing in the regular season as they're in a dual conference, playing a Bracket League and a Big Springs League, but they always get a good account of themselves.
Well, I'm very impressed with their coach, Coach Lynch.
Yes.
He just tells you the way it is, and he expects his guys to play that way. Dexter with the ball, 15 seconds to go in the half. Swindle has it. Way out front. Christian puts up a long three-pointer, no good. Ball tipped around. Rawson has it, goes off of Van Buren's hands. 3.3 seconds to go. Inbounding will be Tyler Scott. Kicks the ball back to Swindle. Swindle puts up a 3. Off the front of the rims, the horn goes off in the first half. It's the Van Buren Bulldogs 34, the Dexter Bearcats 28. We'll be right back.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college or career classes.
Three Rivers affordable tuition
Means Pell Grants go further.
I can use A+.
I got a scholarship.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Well, Al, what did you think about the first half of action?
Well, it was a good half. At the early part of the game out there, both teams kind of traded buckets 13-12 after a quarter, and then Dexter went on top by 6, but Van Buren fought back. Now they've got a 6-point lead, and I think you'll see a more exciting game in the second half between these two ball clubs. Both of them are aggressive. They have good hustle, and you know, I've been impressed with the Dexter Ball Club, you know, despite their record. And, of course, by the same fairness right there, Van Buren's a fairly impressive ball club.
Well, we talk about Dexter. They have played the toughest schedule of anybody in this tournament prior to coming into the tournament, and I thought that it told in that first game when they played Hayti. I mean, they got after Hayti, got them down so fast, so quick. They really didn't know what to expect.
That's true. You know, they'd played Charleston to start off with this season, and then in that Tuskegee Conference tournament, and they'd played Sykeston. And you know, when you look at those two ball clubs there, a lot of ball clubs have had trouble winning them games. And, you know, the Bearcats, as the season goes on, the Stark County League, if they're playing in also, they'll give a good account of themselves. I know they lost some players the last couple of years to graduations of that nature, but it's Coach Trimmer, I think, will do a good job with Dexter. One of the things I noticed about him last night is his kids come out of the game, he talked to each one of them individually, and then shook their hands. They went to the bench there, and to me, he's going to build some good rapport among those players there, and they're going to have a mutual bonding, and they'll make them even better, you know.
Well, he's I've met with him a couple of times. He's seems like, you know, a personable fellow, but yet he's a right down to business type guy too.
Yes.
There's no problem with that at all.
No, there isn't. And that's one of the things, you know, I think that in today's game that we see it's changed over the years as when you talk of discipline, you talk about the way you play and where you carry yourselves, and some of that has slid, but you still have schools around where that you see it's very visible. They still have that discipline, and that's the reason those schools have winning programs consistently year in, year out, because you have to have a standard to go by. You can't be, you know, in the middle of the road type deal.
Well, I'm trying to get some stats together here. Van Buren's 8 for 10 from the line. Dexter 2 for 7. Here's the scoring in the first half. For Dexter, Hessling with 1, 3 by Eric Wyndham, 3 by Bobby Rawson, 6 by Derek Chamberlain, 5 by Logan Swindle, 2 by Tyler Scott, 8 by Kevin Hart. All those coming in the first quarter. That's 28 points for the Bearcats. For the Van Buren Bulldogs, Matt Crafton with 3, Nick Black with 2, Tanner Smith with 4, Brandon Tucker with 7, Curtis Burke with 6, Tyler Freeze with 2, Sam Simmons with 4, Jackson Heiberg with 6. Again, 8 for 10 from the free throw line is good free throw shooting anywhere.
And that's really the difference in the ball game right now. You're talking about a missing 2 shots there, and of course on the other hand, Dexter is only 2 for 7. And if you reverse that trend free throws in the game, it'd almost be tied at this point.
Well, we'll be right back with you to start the second half here in just a moment.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college.
Why pay university prices?
When the same classes at TRCC cost a lot less.
I can use A+.
I get individual attention.
I'm close to home.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
Now we've got one half of basketball to go between Dexter and Van Buren.
If in the second half is like the first half, it'll be an exciting finish. 34-28 here at the halftime. And I look for much the same game. Again, we talked about these two ball clubs, their similarities and their hustle. And, of course, Van Buren coming in this tournament has made an impressive showing. And, of course, we know about Dexter. Dexter has distinction having won 7 straight championships before that streak was broken last season. But they're always a quality, well-disciplined ball club, have been for several years, and that's one of the things that, to me, it makes this tournament as attractive as it is. 50 years, and it still has the nostalgia tradition that this tournament has. There's a lot about the work and effort that's been put into this thing over the years by the various directors and the caliber teams they've had to come in this tournament. A good small schools tournament. Dexter and Kennedy being the 2 largest schools in here, but it's always competitive, and that's a testament to the crowds that we see here and the spirited cheerleaders that they bring to this field. And it's just hard. A guy wrote an article the other day in the Pop Bluff paper about this tournament, and to read that article and realize what he said, there's a lot of truth to that, because how many tournaments can last 50 years? It's hard to do.
That's true, and I tell you what, that was a great article. The young man wrote up in the Poplar Bluff paper about this tournament, and you read that article and look at all the great names that have come through the ballot for the 50th all half-century team.
Yeah.
I tell you what, there were some names on there.
There sure was, and of course, What makes that ballot a difficult ballot is when you're trying to compare players from the late 50s, early 60s when this tournament started, compared to the 2000s. Styles of basketball has changed, and so many things that take consideration there. And I know there's going to be some people left out that might have should have been considered, but it's a difficult task when you look at the number of teams and
Sure.
like that, trying to pick we think the better players might have been over the years. There have been a lot of them.
Well, Dexter will start with the possession to start the second half. Logan Swindle with the basketball. He's going to give the ball to Chamberlain, to Christian down in the corner. Van Buren in that zone. Ball to Hart. Hart drives in. He starts where he did the second half, as he did the first half, with the driving layup. Van Buren with the ball. Tucker has it. Drives in, and we're going to have a pushing foul on the Bearcats. It's going to be the fourth foul called on Kevin Hart. Boy, he didn't need that. First foul of the second half on either team. Freeze to inbound. Throws the ball out. Hart takes it away. Hart's got the ball. Going to try to drive the length of the floor. He puts the layup up and scores it. Kevin Hart, power move. Freeze on the other end. Puts up a layup. No good. He's going to be fouled in there by Derek Chamberlain. His second foul going to the line to shoot two will be Freeze for the Van Buren, or be Brandon Tucker. Excuse me, it is Freeze. Tucker picked the ball up, and I thought he was going to head to the line.
I was in there watching Dexter bench to see what kind of action he had when that fourth foul's picked up there, and there's no substitute over there standing by, so I guess he's going to go with him.
Not a lot of things upset Coach Trimmer, I don't believe. Second free throw up and good. Unofficially, Van Buren 10 for 12 from the line. Swindle with the basketball. Hart inside to Hart. Turnaround jump shot along the baseline. No good. Got his own rebound. Drives in. Puts it in. Hart scored 8 in the first period. There's no score in the second. And he's got all six of Dexter points here to start the third quarter. Newberry with the basketball. He's being hounded in there by Christian. Gives the ball over to Smith. Smith tries to go inside to Freeze. The ball taken away by Swindle. Dexter's picked up the defense.
They have picked up defense.
Christian with the basketball. Looks inside for the big guy. Wyndham can't find it. Gives it out to Swindle. Swindle now to Wyndham on the free throw line. He looks for Hart. Can't find him. Back to Swindle. Driving in on the wing is going to be Chamberlain. He misses. Wyndham with the rebound. Off balance shot. Put it up. No good. Rebounded Hart. Put it up. No good. And now Chamberlain goes up. And he's going to be fouled very hard. Derek Chamberlain going to the line to shoot two. Foul is going to be on Curtis Burke, his first. Van Buren's first of the second half. Chamberlain with 6 points in the first half.
Van Buren takes a timeout. 6:18 to go, 36-34 lead. But Dexter going to the free throw line, have a chance to tie.
Place starting to fill up. Still a few empty seats over there, but I guarantee you here in another 30 to 45 minutes, it'll be a different story.
Well, Bernie's just down the road. There's a short distance there, so they'll have a good representation crowd. And, of course, Forestville has bought a good crowd for a number of years since Coach Bidwell has been over there. He has really done tremendous wonders for that program over the years. Won almost 500 games all at that one school. And then, of course, Malden just a little bit further down the road than Bernie, but they're the number 2 team in the Southeast Missouri poll. And I can understand why, because they are definitely a solid ball club. So they're going to be a crowd coming to see those two teams play. And Donovan's bought a fairly good crowd over here from the hills.
Well, don't forget about Puxico with the playing Malden. The last person that leaves town, they tell them to turn out the lights.
Well, I was telling Coach Allen in the hospitality room last night, I said, y'all keep going the way you are, you're going to bring back visions of the great days when the Wilfongs and the Smiths and all played over there in the Cookson clan.
Oh, my dad talks about them all the time. Chamberlain's first shot up, good.
When you talk about legend, that to me, that's what the definition of legend is, because that was over 50 years ago, and still people talk about it just as if they were there.
Second one good. 8 points by Chamberlain. Newberry with the basketball. Game tied up, 36 all, 6:10 to go in the third period. Dexter has stepped up the defense. Christian is really hounding Newberry. Newberry drives in against a big guy, puts it up. He's going to be fouled. Eric Wyndham just in the wrong place. Picks up his third foul. Going to the line to shoot two will be Ian Newberry. He has not scored on the night. He's handled the ball a bunch. Knocks the first one down. Second one up, good. Swindle with the basketball. 6 minutes to go in the third period. Van Buren on top, 38-36. They led it half by 6. Down in the corner to Christian. Gets the ball down to Wyndham. Wyndham tries to get it over to Hart. Ball taken away in there by Tucker. Tucker still with the basketball. Got a double dribble call on him. Chamberlain to Wyndham, back to Chamberlain. Swindle with the basketball. Van Buren in a token press. Chamberlain to Hart. Hart's going to drive it baseline, puts it up. We're going to have a foul on the back by Tanner Smith, his second. Going to the line to shoot two is going to be Kevin Hart. He has 14 on the night. He has 4 fouls. You're right, Al. Coach Trimmer didn't get upset, didn't get excited. Like, well, we need to get him to the bench. Let's just play. He knows what he has. Rolls that one in. Coming in is Heiberg. It looks like the ankle's much better now. They worked on that, iced that down for him. Coming out is Smith. Hart's second shot up. Scores it. 8 in the first period, 8 in the third period. 16 for big guy. What a nice lead pass that was by Newberry to Freeze on a break. He scores it. Saw the floor, ran the floor very well. Chamberlain to Swindle. Swindle outside for 3. Off the iron. We've got a foul on Christian. His 4th. Dexter with Hart and Swindle both have 4 fouls. Coming in is Carwile, Rawson, Scott, and Hessling. Going out is Hart, Swindle. Couldn't see the other 2 that went out, but there's 2 others went out. We do know this, staying in is Wyndham.
That 24 went out of the game for Dexter. It's been
Swindle.
45.
Swindle and Hart. We've got a foul right there on Tyler Scott. It's going to be his second. It's going to be Dexter's 5th foul of the quarter. They're getting themselves where they're getting ready to put Van Buren to the free throw line. Van Buren's been very good from that line. Ball tried to hit inside Heiberg, taken away. Hessling with the ball. He's going to drive, puts up a layup, will not score. Rebound in there by Tucker. Tucker quickly to Freeze. He tries to hit Burke with it under the basket. Burke saves it, kicks it back out front. Tucker saves it. Then the ball lost, and now Dexter running with it. Tyler Scott goes in for the layup, scores it. It's going to go to the line for 2, or for a 3-point try here. Ball got sloppy, but yet it was a kind of a control sloppy. Everybody was after it. They were trying to save the ball from going out. Foul that time on Brandon Tucker, his 3rd. Ball short. Does not draw iron. Simmons comes in for Tucker for Van Buren. Game tied, 40-all. 4:37 to go in the third period. Been a close ball game throughout.
That's 6 points, about the biggest lead either team has enjoyed.
Got a foul on the floor. Foul is going to be on David Hessling, his 1st. Dexter's 6th foul. The next foul will put Van Buren in the 1-and-1. Ball in the corner to Simmons. He gets it in a free, or to Heiberg. Nice spin move by the big guy. Knocks it down. He has 8 on the night. Dexter quickly down the floor and out of bounds. Turnover 2
Yeah, Dill had a good bounce pass across there, but his Padre there wasn't expecting the pass there, and the ball, as a result, rolled off his fingertips, went out of bounds, giving the ball back to Van Buren.
Heiberg is back on the bench with that ankle sprain. You can tell his foot's hurting. 42-40.
He's over holding that foot there, so he's got pain in it.
Yep. Newberry with a drive, will not go. Rawson with the loose ball. He loses it. Ball picked up by Simmons. He puts it up and in. Simmons at the right place, the right time. Inbounding for Dexter is Wyndham to Carwile. Taken away in there by Newberry. He drives in, misses. Going up is Freeze. He scores it. Tyler Freeze, Dexter, Van Buren back up by 6. Wyndham to Carwile. Carwile out to Wyndham. He drives a baseline there, puts it up, can't score it. We've got a walking call on Van Buren. Coming in for Dexter is Swindle, Christian, and Chamberlain.
That's kind of a tough call there. You know, the player is stretched out on the floor, and the guy tried to get over the top of him, walked in the process.
No place to go.
No place to go.
Coming in for Van Buren back in is Matt Crafton. Going out is Ian Newberry. Young man has played a good floor game. Inside to Wyndham, under the bucket, scores it. Eric Wyndham with 5 on the night. Freeze with the basketball. He's going to drive in, puts it up. Oh, and I'll tell you what.
Hey, good finger roll that one there. Split the two defenders.
48-42, Van Buren hanging tough. Wyndham out to Chamberlain. Chamberlain drives in, shoots a 10-footer, no good. Rebounding Christian. He's in the paint, kicks the ball off to Swindle. Swindle for 3. Scores it and going to be fouled. Logan Swindle buries it and is going to be fouled. Foul is on. I don't have a number 4, so I don't know who made the foul. Our number 1 is going to be Matt Crafton. It's going to be his 4th foul. That's what it is. Shot put up, free throw put up and missed. Freeze with the basketball. From the corner, puts it up, scores it. I'll tell you what, Tyler Freeze is filling it up. He has 10 in the quarter, 12 in the game. Swindle with the basketball. Van Buren leads 50-45. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Swindle with the jump shot free throw line, rolls in and out. Wyndham with the rebound, puts it up, scores it. And he's fouled. Eric Wyndham now with 7.
Another three-point play attempt here.
Foul is going to be on Tanner Smith, his 3rd. 50-47. Wyndham can bring Dexter within 2. Free throw up, no good. Rebound that time high in the air was Tanner Smith by the Bulldogs. Newberry has the basketball. Gives the ball to Smith. Smith out front with it to Newberry. Newberry, the spin move, gives it to Smith. Smith out front, drives in a little bit, and we've got a 3-second lane violation on Van Buren.
Here called it a walk.
Oh, it's a walk?
Yeah, Lee Jones on this side called the walk. The other one called it a 3-second.
Well,
whatever the case, Van Buren turned the ball over.
It's a turnover, is correct. Swindle with the basketball. To Christian, to Swindle. Tyler Scott to Chamberlain. Chamberlain goes in and shoots a 14-footer off the front or off the rim. Rebounded that time by Simmons to Newberry. Minute 25 to go in this third period. Nice bounce pass into Smith. Smith's going to go up, and the foul's going to be on Swindle. He took a hard spill that time. Logan Swindle did.
That was a good fake Smith as he started to go up, pumping, and caused Swindle to commit himself and picked up that third foul. Well, the boy got it for 1. What you got on Swindle? 1 foul?
I've got 1 on him.
Okay.
Going to the line to shoot 2, or to shoot a 1 and 1, or no, it's to shoot 2. Is Tanner Smith. Scored his first one. Second one up. Good. Tell you, Van Buren shooting free throws extremely well. They lead 52-47. Newberry on. Chamberlain driving the baseline. Tyler Scott, he puts it up. Nice move that time by Tyler Scott. 52-49. Minute 5 to go in the third quarter. Newberry with the basketball to Smith. Smith to Simmons. To Burke. We've got an offensive foul that time as Burke pushed off. 52 seconds to go. Chamberlain to Scott, back to Chamberlain, to Christian. Gives the ball to Swindle. Van Buren's packing it in. Swindle from 3, off the iron. Rebounded by Christian. Ball taken away there by Newberry. Newberry, the spin move, gives the ball to Smith. Smith is going to be fouled that time with 25 seconds to go in this third period. Foul is going to be on Derek Chamberlain. It's his third. Going to the line to shoot a 1 and 1 will be Tanner Smith. Smith is 2 for 2 from the line, or 4 for 4 tonight from the line. Up, no good. Tipped up by Burke. Burke was awake on that.
He was awake. Gresham stood flat thing. I guess they thought it was 2 shots.
Thought it was 2. Chamberlain with the drive, will not go. Follows up with it, scores it. Derek Chamberlain, he has 10 on the night. Newberry with 5 seconds to go. He's going to drive behind his back. He's going to put up a shot at the horn. Will not go.
Ring on and out, so Dexter cut the lead in half in that half there. They was down 6 points at halftime. Now they've cut it to 3 going into the final quarter.
54-51. Van Buren on top. Go on ahead and talk about it, Al.
Well, that was a good quarter there both ways. Dexter got in foul trouble early in that quarter with Clark picking up his 4th foul and had to go to the bench here. Of course, he didn't go to the bench right away. He eventually did go to the bench here, so he's having ready for the 4th quarter. But there was some good play in that quarter, and the fact that there were some key baskets, stick backs, and of course free throw shooting has been a thing for Van Buren. They've been very good at the free throw line, and of course Dexter has had some good follow up on the second shots down there, and they have a slight height advantage, over the Van Buren Bulldogs there, and it's just a well played typical high school basketball casino style.
Yeah. Dexter 6 for 14 from the line. Van Buren 14 for 17 from the line.
That tells a lot of the story right there, the little things that makes a difference in ball games.
Exactly right. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Boomers Productions. The next time your company needs a commercial, safety, informational, or music video made, please contact Boomers Productions. Working with Maltonite Productions, we can produce your next video requirement. We also bring to your local news and programming as seen on Channel 21 and the New Wave Communications Network. We're currently seen in Bernie, Bloomfield, Essex, Campbell, Dexter, and Malden, and looking forward to serving more towns in southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas viewing area. Boomers Productions and Channel 21, your hometown channel. Call 281-2121 or visit our website at boomersproductions.com. Also, our toll-free number outside the Malden area, 877-566-2121. 8 minutes left in this game of regulation. Van Buren is a scrappy team.
They sure are. I tell you, Coach Paul Lynch over there is doing a good job for this ball club here.
Sure
I
is.
think this ball club is going as the season wears on, could be a factor in their district, which is some 2 months away.
You know, Al, they're small, but boy, they play with a lot of heart.
They sure do.
Newberry with the basketball. I mean, Logan Swindle has hounded him all day and hasn't shook him up yet.
No.
And, he just gets after it now. Freeze with the basketball. Tries to get it to Newberry off his fingertips and then off of Swindle's hands. Freeze to inbound. Tanner has it, or Tucker does. Tucker with a jump shot, very soft shot, will not go. Chamberlain with the rebound. Dexter wanting to run with the basketball, pushing it up the floor, gives it to Christian. They hold it up now. Good set. Down in the corner, too. Ralston, and Ralston inside to the big guy, can't get it to go. Tucker with the save, gives it to I tell you, Van Buren is going up down the floor while I'm looking for something, and they go down and score it. Nice passing at time.
Good recognition, knowing where the teammates were on the floor.
That's right. Tanner Smith with the bucket. We've got a foul on Ian Newberry. His second. Heiberg into the basketball game. For Van Buren, coming out is Smith. The line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Garrett Christian. He has not scored tonight. .6:56 to go in the game. Van Buren on top, 56-51. Christian's first shot up, or his shot up, and now he gets the bonus. He scores it. Dexter now 7 for 15 from the line. He makes this, he'll be 50%. His second one up, scores it. 56-53, right where we were, 3-point spread when we started the quarter. Played a minute and 10. Still a 3-point advantage for the Bulldogs. Newberry with the basketball. He's going to drive, tries to get over to Tucker. Tucker gets the ball, goes inside, puts it up, will not go, gets his rebound, puts it up, no go, gets his rebound, puts it up, and will not go, and the foul is going to be on the Dexter Bearcats.
That's a good determination there. He was fighting for that ball.
Very good determination.
A couple of taller players there on defense there, and he was able to get the ball back each time. Just couldn't get the ball to drop. Go to the free throw line to get a chance to extend the lead back to 5.
Logan Swindle that time called for the foul, his second. Free throw put up by Brandon Tucker, will not go. Second one up, rolls off the rim, rebounded by Hart. Hart to Chamberlain. To Swindle. Chamberlain inside to the big guy. Hart with a turnaround jump shot, no good. Wyndham with the rebound. He's going to power it up. Knocks it down. Eric Wyndham has 9 on the evening. Freeze with the basketball for Van Buren. Burke has it. Burke's been awful quiet tonight. Kicks the ball out to Newberry for 3. No good. Rebound Hart for Dexter. Dexter with a chance to take the lead. They're down 56-51. 5:45 to go. Chamberlain with the basketball to Swindle. To Hart from the corner. Nice jump shot. Kevin Hart
gives Dexter the lead, and of course Van Buren's going to take a timeout now with 5:38 to go in the ball game. 57-56 Bearcats.
Hart has played a great ball game tonight. He had 8 in the first quarter. He had 8 in the third quarter, and he's got 2 here to start the fourth quarter. So he's got 18 on the night. Most of them been in the paint, but nice jump shot that time from the corner, from about 8-10 feet. Kept the ball up very high. And Dexter's rallied here. They've come out and scored 4 points out of the fourth quarter. Good ball game. I really enjoyed this. tell you, Al, it's the first time I've been to, after we finish tomorrow night, seeing all 26 games. When did Bloomfield start the consolation bracket?
It was in the 89-90 season. The tournament had dropped down to 13 teams, and I remember we'd come up here one year thinking they were going to the consolation side, and they voted on it. They voted not to do that, to stay single elimination format. So we dropped back out ourselves, went back down to Cena, and then they called us a year later and told us that we're going to go to the consolation side, and I think the consolation side has really improved this tournament.
Oh, it has. You're guaranteed 2 games, and early in the season like this, you need all the playing that you can get.
Well, what makes the tournament also attractive is that with school breaks for the Christmas holidays, some of the teams that don't play are off just over 2 weeks there, and it's kind of like having 2 seasons there,
right.
And you lose a little edge if you're not careful. So getting to play at least 2 games this tournament kind of breaks the monotony of practice.
Oh, nice pass inside by Newberry to Heiberg, and he scores it. What a nice pass by the young guard. Nice pass inside to Hart. He drives, reverse layup, scores it. He's going to go to the line to try to make a 3-point play out of this. Kevin Hart, great game for him tonight. Foul is on Heiberg, his second. Both teams in the 1-and-1. Next foul by Van Buren. Dexter will go to the 2. Nice free throw that time by Kevin Hart. Has a wonderful game going. He's got to be very happy with himself. Dexter fans got to be happy the way he's playing. Newberry with the basketball. He's going to throw deep to Heiberg. He's going to walk with the basketball. He looked to see where Hart was to make sure he didn't get it blocked. Turnover on Van Buren.
I think he's more surprised the fact there was nobody on him at that moment, and he lost his concentration and turned the ball over.
You're right. Swindle with the basketball. Dexter with a 2-point lead. Ball almost taken away there, and it's going to be off Swindle, out of bounds, as Tucker tried to steal the ball from Swindle.
They picked his pocket, and when the ball came back, he tried to pull it back in and lost the handle himself, so Van Buren gets the ball back, down 2 points with 4:44 to go.
Crafton back in for the Bulldogs. He's been on the bench over half this game with 4 fouls. They give Newberry a blow. Tucker with the basketball. 4.5 minutes to go. He drives in and tries to hit. Freeze under the bucket. Ball thrown away. 4.5 minutes to go exactly. Chamberlain into Christian. Ball over to Swindle. To Wyndham. To Christian. Chamberlain with the basketball. Pass into Hart. Hart's got the hot hand. He puts it up off the rim. Rebound in there by Tucker. Tucker quickly down the floor to Crafton. Crafton cannot control. He throws the ball back to Heiberg. Heiberg with a spin move in the lane. Gives the ball to Freeze. Freeze drives in. Gives the ball to Burke. Nice passing that time.
Good teamwork there.
Very good. Burke with 10 on the night. Tied game, 60 all. Chamberlain with the drive, can't get it to go.
I thought sure he was going to pick his 4th foul up on that when he went up with a loose ball there, but good hustle. And, that's the kind of playing 4 fouls, playing it like he did there. I mean, that's no concern the fact he could have got his 5th foul, but it's just a good aggressive play.
Yep. Timeout on the floor. We're tied 60 all. 3:42 to go in this game. Been a very good spectator game to watch. Good game to call. Enjoyed Al Jackson coming up here. This guy has a wealth of knowledge, has seen more basketball than probably most of the people put together in this gym.
Well, I see about 150 basketball games a year. I go down into northeast Arkansas in October, and they start to get early jump and play. And then, of course, I go over southeast Missouri, and tournaments are a real special. You get a good treat. You get to see more than one ball club there, and that's what makes this so attractive. And, of course, we got the tournament over at Cape Girardeau going on, and the Poplar Bluff Showdown starts tonight. And then we got 3 Missouri teams over in Dyersburg in the Christmas tournament, so lots of basketball around us.
People like it, don't they?
They do.
Ball taken away by Van Buren. Freeze has it, drives the length floor, puts it up left hand and scores it. Taylor Freeze has had a great ball game tonight for the Van Buren. Christian with the basketball. He's going to drive, kicks it all outside to Chamberlain. Chamberlain drives inside the three-point line, uses the glass, can't get it. High up for a rebound. What a nice rebound, and almost had it to go as he got fouled. Foul that time on. Jackson Heilberg gets his third foul. Chamberlain is 2 for 3 from the line tonight. Make it 3 for 4. 62-61. Van Buren still on top. 3:18 to go. Got our money's worth this game.
We sure have.
Ties the game up. 12 points by Chamberlain. Van Buren with the basketball. Ball thrown out to Heiberg, and Wyndham is going to get the foul. It's going to be his fourth. Going to line to shoot 2 for the double bonus is going to be Heiberg. He has 10 on the evening. His first one up, in and out. Next one in and out. Good hustle that time by Tucker, and he throws the ball off of Wyndham's foot.
Man, you have to be impressed with that aggression and style of play that Van Buren's exhibited. That ball appeared to be out of bounds. He went after it and threw it off the Dexter defender's leg to get possession. Of course, shot put up there and missed, and rebound by Dexter. Dexter comes down now, chance to take the lead. Tied 6-2 all. It's just under 3 minutes to go now.
Ball thrown inside to Hart, loses a handle on it. Burke with the basketball. Van Buren off and running. Crafton with the basketball. Oh, ball taken away in there by Chamberlain. He goes in, makes the layup. Derek Chamberlain with a nice steal gives Dexter a 2-point lead with 2.5 minutes to go in this contest. Heiberg with the basketball to Crafton. Crafton over to Tucker. He goes in, scores it. 64 all. 2:15 to go. It's been a great game to watch. Hart with the ball to Chamberlain. Chamberlain's going to drive. He feels it, doesn't he?
He sure does.
He's got 6 in a quarter. Nice long pass to Burke. Burke to Tucker. Tucker goes up. No good. Rebound tipped around. Pulled down by Swindle. Swindle down to Chamberlain. Puts it up and in. Dexter up by 4 with under 2 minutes to go. Crafton with the basketball. Gives it to Burke. Back to Crafton. To Freeze. Freeze for 3. No good. Rebound that time by Hart. Hart to Chamberlain. Wyndham with the basketball to Chamberlain. Dexter in no hurry. 1.5 minutes to go. Coach is telling them to get him a man. And there's Crafton on Wyndham. That's about a foot advantage there. But that, I'll tell you what, as much heart as that Crafton has, it doesn't make him any difference. Christian with the basketball, down to 1:10 to go. Swindle now has it.
They got the floor spread, more of a kind of a four-corner.
They've got the spread going. Dexter with a 4-point lead, under a minute. Swindle with the ball. To Hart. Hart's way out front. He's going to be fouled by Heiberg. That's his 4th. Going to the line to shoot 2 shots. It's going to be Kevin Hart. He has 21 points on the evening. His free throw up, scores it.
That's a big free throw. Now gives him it's still basically a 2-possession game for 3-point shot in there, but that's 5 big points there with 51.7 seconds to go.
I'll tell you what, this young man's played a game tonight.
He sure has. He's played the whole entire second half with 4 fouls.
Second one up, rolls off the rim, rebounded by Smith. Freeze with the basketball. 45 seconds to go in the game. Ball tipped away, and Dexter is going to come away with it with Chamberlain. Back to Christian. Ball taken away by Tucker. Burke with the basketball. Has that ball taken away by Chamberlain. I'll tell you, Derek Chamberlain has played him a ball game in the second half. We're going to have a blocking foul that time called on Freeze. That's his third. Going to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 is going to be Derek Chamberlain. Boy, he has played a game.
He sure has. In this last minute and a half, he's had 2 big steals and a big basket. And of course, he goes free throw line for a chance to increase the lead. There's 30 seconds left and 5-point deficit.
30 seconds to go, as Al said. 69-64. Van Buren wants timeout. We'll be right back. Skeeter-Kell Sporting Goods. Call Kenneth Store at 888-6678 or Lloyd Rice at 576-4471. Nike, Adidas, Russell, any and all kinds of major brand names in your favorite sporting goods. New location in Kennett at 1300 Industrial Drive. That's Skeeter-Kell Sporting Goods in Kennett. We're wearing vests tonight from Skeeter-Kell. Give them a call or stop by the Kennett store for all your sporting goods needs. Well, Al, you were talking about Chamberlain. He has right now 8 points in this quarter. I mean, in the last 2 minutes, he has really taken control.
He took charge and showed some leadership there as he's got the Bearcats out. And I would think at this point a comfortable position. Of course, you know, no lead is a safe lead anymore. And, of course, these free throws here are valuable because he hits both of them. It really puts him in a good position. Of course, a miss there. Then Van Buren still has a nice shot. But, you know, this game has been a very good high school ball game. Both teams have competed well. Been some good aggressive play on both ends. And, you know, Van Buren, I guess you have to really be impressed with them because they're little. But, boy, they've got a big heart.
They do. They play hard. I know Coach Lynch has got to be proud the way they played. Naturally, he wants to win. You don't want the loss. But
no.
They're against a very quick Dexter Bearcat team. Now, Dexter's quickness has not really shown tonight. I think they're still tired from last night. I mean,
and that's one of the things about this tournament. You play 4 straight days. It has to drain you somewhat, you know, especially if you play the caliber ball that we've come to get accustomed to in this area.
Up and down.
Up and down.
Chamberlain's first shot, no good. They are in the double bonus. That's why he's getting 2 shots. Next shot, drains it. Dexter with a 6-point lead, 70-64. Newberry with a basketball to Van Buren. Goes backwards. Gets the ball finally to Burke. Burke to Crafton. Crafton for 3. I'll tell you what, the little guy is something else. 70-67, timeout on the floor with 17.3 seconds to go, 70-63. The little guy, I tell you, he did that yesterday. And he just
a big shot there. Now they're 1 possession, still 17 seconds to go. And, of course, Dexter's called a timeout, set up strategy. And because Van Buren has to go for the ball or has to foul immediately in hopes that Dexter misses and gets a shot. The big thing is, though, the foul may not be a good solution because they're in a double bonus there. And, you know, the odds of missing both free throws are, you know.
That's right. Well, Dexter right now has shot the ball 9 times in this quarter on free throws, and they have hit 7 of them. So their free throw is starting to heat up a little bit. (70-67). Dexter called a 1-minute timeout. Coach Trimmer wanted to set a play. The winner of this game will play the winner of the Portageville-Bernie game for 5th place tomorrow night. And, of course, you're going to watch this tape delayed, but we'll tell you how the tournament goes. It'll be at 5:30. It'll be game number 24, and after that game, just the 3rd place game and the championship game left of this 50th annual Christmas tournament for at Bloomfield. Logan Swindle with the ball in the corner, and he's going to be fouled. Foul is going to be the 5th foul on Matt Crafton. That young man is, I'll tell you what, he didn't get a lot of playing time tonight because of his foul trouble, but he plays with a lot of heart. He ended up with 6 points. 1 for 2 from the line. Had a 3-pointer right here just a few seconds ago. Heiberg comes in for him. He's got 4 fouls, 15.6 seconds. Going to the line to shoot 2 shots is going to be Logan Swindle. Swindle shot up, good. 71-67. It is a two-possession game now.
Yes.
Dexter's free throw shooting has really improved this second half. Swindle's second one up, good. Swindle with 7 on the night. Newberry with the basketball. Gives it to Burke. Burke's going to drive. Kicks it underneath to Tucker. He scores. We got a timeout on the floor. Nice passing at time. 72-69. 7.9 seconds. One possession game now.
But I have to have a quick steal here. You know, again, the foul would not be a good thing because Dexter's been deadly free throw line this fourth quarter.
Right.
So they have to go for ball, hope to get a steal and kick out for a 3-point shot to send it in overtime.
This has been a good one, Al. Appreciate you coming along and helping us.
Oh, this game has been dandy. It's 6 points, the biggest lead either team has enjoyed throughout the contest there. And that's what makes the fans sweat, makes the fans excited right there is the fact that the doubts has been there as to who's going to win. And of course, like Dexter seems to be in good shape now, but it's been a good, well-played contest.
We hope we've got enough tape in there. This game has really been long. We'll have to shut it off. We have another timeout. Dexter going to try to throw long. Now they're just going to try to get it in. We got a timeout.
5 seconds, so Van Buren's got the ball
call it
back.
5 seconds. 5 seconds. Oh, okay. Got plenty of time on the tape. Van Buren with a chance to tie the game. In the corner is Tucker. No good. Rebounded is going to be for Carwile for Dexter. Van Buren had a good look at it.
Had a good look, hit the side of the backboard coming in. I think he might have hurt his shot a little bit because he's open momentarily. Now they got 3.7 seconds left, and all Dexter has to do is hit one of the free throws to ice this game.
Carwile to the line to shoot 2. As Al said, all he has to do is hit 1. First shot up, he scores it. 73-69. Terry Turlington behind it. Just called it, said that's all. Second one up. Will not go. Hart with a rebound. Chamberlain at the horn. Will not get it to go. Dexter is going to advance with a 73-69 win over Van Buren Bulldogs. Al, I want to thank you for coming in and helping us with this. I hope you come back and do the Malden-Puxico game.
Sounds good.
Well, we'll see you then. We're going to quick wrap on the game. Just tell you this, Dexter wins 73-69, and we'll be back in just a little bit. Scoring in this game goes like this for the Dexter Bearcats, who now move to 3-5. David Hessling with 1, Eric Wyndham with 11. Bobby Rawson with 3, 19 by Derek Chamberlain. He had a very good ball game tonight. 2 by Garrett Christian, 7 by Logan Swindle, 6 by Tyler Scott, 4 by Logan Carwile, and 22 by Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart, very big ball game coming up big for the Bearcats. 73 points for the Bearcats. For the Van Buren Bulldogs, 6 for Matt Crafton, 2 for Nick Black, 2 for Ian Newberry, 8 for Tanner Smith, 11 for Brandon Tucker, 10 for Curtis Burke that is, 14 for Tyler Free, 6 for Sam Simmons, 10 for Jackson Heiberg. 69 points for the Van Buren Bulldogs. Van Buren Bulldogs go to 4-6. A lot of hard play. Coach Lynch does a great job with that team. That team comes out and gives everybody trouble. I'm Bill Hampton. Hope you've enjoyed this game. Until next game, we'll be back in just a little bit.